Hello everybody, it is Michael here from My Retirement Trading, and today we're going to talk about my evolved passive investing strategy. And before I get started, I've got to say that this is not a financial advice and for entertainment purposes only. All right, so my original strategy that I used to do was the options wheel strategy, where I would either sell cash secured puts or covered calls, and I would do that pretty regular, and I had some success at it, but I really didn't have as much capital as I needed to really be super successful at it. So I decided to go back to work for a little bit and to try to come up with a newer strategy. Well, for my newer strategy, I started doing some research, and I seen on Facebook groups and on YouTube and stuff that they had these new covered call style funds out. And so I started dipping my toes in those for a little bit to test the waters. And I found out that they seemed to work okay. And basically, they were doing some of the strategies that I was doing, except they were doing them for me, like selling covered calls and or even selling puts. So I decided to let them do the work for me and go about like living my life. And I started investing in Roundhill, YieldMax, and NEO's funds, amongst others. And that is where the new strategy has basically went for like the last year. Well, just a little example. I have some funds that I invest in from NEOS and Roundhill and YieldMax. And for example, I got over $1,700 this past week that I have on drip. So, and I basically, that was 100% passive. So just a little example of what's possible. I also have a growth side that I'm still growing, that basically where I have index funds, basically in the S&P 500. But that's what I've been kind of like doing, huge Vanguard Vu investor here. And eventually I may convert some of that into these covered call funds to get the necessary income to retire completely and start enjoying life to the fullest. You can see my portfolio on Blossom under Michael Brownstein. And that's my portfolio, not counting the Vanguard Vu, and well, basically not counting my IRA. So it'll give you an idea of the way I'm kind of doing these more passive funds. So if you'd like to check that out, go to blossomsocial.com and look up Michael Brownstein. Well, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I'm going to make future videos where I plan on discussing some of the things that have worked for me and hopefully will work out for me in the future. But until next time, I look forward to seeing you all again. Take it easy.